Welcome to the City of Yuba City's wastewater treatment facility. Located on 35 acres at the south end of town, this facility serves over 50,000 residents and businesses and treats an average of 6.5 million gallons of wastewater each day. This year, we began a major plant upgrade to replace old equipment and improve plant efficiency. This 2-year project will allow the city to continue meeting treatment regulations and serve the ever-growing population for years to come. Let's take a look at how all the wastewater gets here and how the treatment process works. Most of us don't think about what happens to our wastewater once it goes down the drain. There are 230 miles of collection pipes underground and 17 sewer lift stations that feed the wastewater to the plant for treatment. The headworks is where the process begins. Bar screens remove plastic, metal, rags, paper, and large debris that could damage or clog equipment further in the treatment process. The debris is washed, compacted, bagged, and taken to the landfill. The screened water flows through a wet well and is pumped upward where much of the process now flows by gravity, which saves energy and helps minimize costs. Next stop, grit removal. The air movement in this grit chamber helps sand, coffee grounds, eggshells, and other material, known as grit, sink to the bottom. The grit is removed and the flow continues on to the primary clarifier. Primary clarifiers remove about 60% of the solids in the remaining wastewater stream. Particles settle to the bottom and become sludge, which is pumped out and sent to a digester for further treatment. Fats, oil, and grease float to the top. This scum layer is skimmed off the surface and also sent to the digester. The primary treated water continues its journey to the aeration basins, where secondary treatment begins. Pure oxygen is added to the water as it passes through 3 parallel aeration basins. The oxygen-rich environment is ideal for growing microorganisms that feed on organic material in the water. The water then flows to the secondary clarifiers, where all those little microbugs that are now fat and happy sink to the bottom as sludge, while the cleaner water flows out over a series of weirs on its way to the final treatment process. Finally, chlorine is added to destroy any remaining pathogens or disease-causing organisms. After the chlorine has been neutralized, the treated water is then sent to the Feather River, but not before testing. Monitoring and testing the water at each step of the process is key to ensuring the wastewater treatment systems are working properly. And by the time the treated water reaches the Feather River, it meets California's strict requirements designed to protect the environment, aquatic life, and everyone that enjoys our beautiful rivers. So you've seen what happens to the water. Now let's see what happens to the sludge and scum that was collected during the treatment process. The sludge from the clarifiers is sent to anaerobic digesters, where it is heated and stabilized. The acid and methane-forming bacteria in this oxygen-free environment feed on the solids and create methane gas. The methane is used to heat the digesters and to heat the buildings at the treatment plant. The solids removed from the digester are sent to the belt press, where excess water is pressed out. The remaining sludge, called biosolids, is sent to the landfill, where the organic material is used to cover the trash. With all the pumps, motors, and blowers, wastewater plants use a lot of power. But the Yuba City wastewater plant has installed 2 solar energy fields to help supply that power. The fields cover about 10 acres, and combined, they produce 2.4 megawatts per day. This provides about 70% of the power needed to run the wastewater treatment facility. From bar screens, through primary and secondary treatment, to solids disposal, and discharge to the Feather River, the entire process is monitored and managed by a team of committed professionals, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So although we call it waste, the treatment plant generates its own power, cleans and returns water to the local river, and recycles solids to create organic materials that aid in composting the landfill. The City of Yuba City is dedicated to providing reliable wastewater services in the most innovative, safest, and economical means possible, while protecting public health and the environment. We're here to serve you. For more information, visit our website or call us at 530-822-4626.